In October of 2020, Statista.com estimated that there were about 95 million cattle in the USA, and that there were more than 3 times as many beef cows as there were milk cows. On average, a cow can eat about 24 pounds or 10 kilograms of hay each day, and if we multiply by 95 million cows you get 2.28 times 10 to the exponent 9 or 2,800,000,000 pounds of hay. And that's per day. Granted, not all cows are going to eat 24 pounds each day, and many cattle graze in open fields. However, that still represents a large amount of grass that has to be grown, harvested, collected and stored for animal feed, especially for the winter months. Being a farmer is not an easy job, nor is it cheap. Some estimates suggest that it can cost more than $500 per year to raise a cow. This includes food, supplements, and the cost of hired hands. A medium-sized cattle farm can have an annual budget of over $500,000. You've no doubt driven past fields and seen hundreds of hay bales sitting on the ground, and they come in all sizes and shapes. From round to square or rectangular blocks. Round bales can weigh anywhere from 500 to 1,000 pounds and cost $20 to $30 depending on size. The 3 steps in making hay are cutting, drying and baling. After this is done, the bales must then be stored for later use. If the hay becomes too wet or is left sitting in the sun for too long, the nutritional content is diminished. Hay starts out in green grassy fields from plants that are fresh, and it is cut when it is at its most nutritious value. Today, alfalfa and clover are often harvested and turned into hay. To simplify, hay is grass that has been cut and dried for animal feed. Grass can be cut after about 60 days of growth, and depending on location, the fields can be cut 2 or 3 times per year. Once the hay is cut, it is left in the field to partially dry. Then it's raked into neatly spaced rows by large raking machines so that the hay balers can then come along and complete the process of making hay bales. Farm machinery is expensive and a new tractor can cost anywhere between $50,000 and $150,000 US. Depending on your operation, it may be necessary to have several different types of tractors and attachments for the various jobs that need to be done on the farm. To turn the dried grass into neatly packaged bales, tractors are used to pull specialized baling machines over top of rows of raked-up grass. The grass is picked up by the baler, turned into round bales in this example, and then tied with cord to hold the bundle together. Once the process is complete, the bale is then pushed out into the field where it will continue drying a bit longer before being picked up for storage. Some farmers prefer round bales because they are easier to handle and can be stored outdoors for longer periods of time because the shape allows better air circulation and reduces the buildup of moisture and snow in inclement weather. Tractors are used to pick up the massive bales of hay and load them onto trailers so that they can be brought to storage. Some tractors have attachments that can turn and wrap the bales in fabric or plastic, which then allows them to be stored outdoors for longer periods of time. A wrapped hay bale can last up to 3 years, whereas hay left unwrapped and stockpiled outdoors will have a shorter shelf life, and the nutritional content will be less. The farmer will then need to spend more money to purchase feed supplements so that he can ensure his cattle continue to grow quickly and healthy. Many different types of farm animals will eat hay, and it is usually fed to livestock, when they are unable to graze in the field, during winter months or, perhaps, periods of prolonged droughts. Thanks for watching, and please leave some comments or suggestions for future videos. And if you enjoyed this clip, then go ahead and give it a like or perhaps subscribe to get notified when new content is posted.